What if your stable job is secretly limiting your true potential? Millions follow the traditional career path, believing it guarantees long-term security. Society often praises consistency, but rarely questions whether growth actually happens. A fixed routine can slowly replace ambition with predictable daily survival habits. Comfort becomes dangerous when it stops you from chasing bigger opportunities. Many employees trade time for money without building valuable long-term assets. Salary increases feel rewarding but often fail to create real financial freedom. Promotions may change titles while your lifestyle remains surprisingly similar. Routine schedules reduce uncertainty but can also reduce creativity and risk-taking. Over time, predictable environments shape predictable thinking patterns unconsciously. Average outcomes often result from average decisions repeated consistently for years. The system rewards reliability more than bold experimentation or innovation. Employees focus on tasks, while entrepreneurs focus on building scalable solutions. Skills learned at work sometimes benefit companies more than personal growth. Fear of losing stability prevents many from exploring alternative income paths. Monthly paychecks create psychological dependence on external validation. Job security can become an illusion in rapidly changing global markets. Automation and technology continue reshaping traditional employment structures worldwide. Adaptability becomes more valuable than loyalty in modern professional environments. Average careers often follow predictable patterns without intentional disruption. Time spent commuting and attending meetings reduces opportunities for skill development. Energy drains from routine tasks limit motivation for side projects. Creative ideas often remain untested due to exhaustion after long workdays. The comfort zone expands until ambition feels risky instead of exciting. People begin defining identity based on job titles rather than purpose. Long-term dreams are postponed for short-term convenience and social approval. Financial growth tied only to salary creates income ceilings eventually. True wealth often comes from ownership, not just employment income. Building assets requires time. Many workers feel they cannot spare. This creates a cycle where effort maintains stability but prevents breakthroughs. Workplace environments sometimes discourage unconventional thinking or calculated risks. Innovation thrives where freedom exists, not where strict routines dominate. Exposure to diverse challenges accelerates learning far beyond repetitive duties. Growth requires discomfort, uncertainty, and willingness to fail occasionally. Average performance becomes acceptable when surrounded by equally comfortable peers. Social comparison reinforces staying within familiar limits instead of expanding horizons. Many professionals underestimate their potential due to limited environmental stimuli. Opportunity awareness increases when individuals explore beyond traditional career boundaries. Strategic risks often lead to exponential rewards unavailable in fixed roles. Mindset shifts begin when questioning assumptions about work and success. Breaking free from average thinking requires courage and intentional planning. Financial education can reveal possibilities outside conventional employment structures. Side skills developed today may create independence tomorrow. Recognizing hidden limitations is the first step toward meaningful transformation. Next, we will explore how the 9-to-5 mindset shapes your long-term success. Your environment influences your thinking more than you may realize daily. A fixed job structure often creates fixed expectations about life outcomes. Many workers unconsciously accept limits placed by organizational hierarchies. Performance reviews replace personal reflection about meaningful progress and fulfillment. External goals slowly replace internally driven ambitions and creative pursuits. Employees often wait for instructions instead of initiating bold, independent action. This habit weakens decision-making confidence outside structured professional settings. Over time, risk avoidance becomes a default psychological survival mechanism. Comfort with predictability reduces exposure to transformative opportunities. The mindset of safety begins overshadowing the mindset of growth. Long-term success requires adaptability, not just technical competence. Yet repetitive workflows rarely challenge deeper strategic thinking abilities. Creative problem-solving skills weaken when tasks become overly standardized. Promotions may reward compliance rather than innovative contribution. This reinforces staying within boundaries instead of exploring new possibilities. Many professionals postpone dreams until retirement or financial security appears. Unfortunately, waiting often reduces energy, curiosity, and calculated risk appetite. Time becomes fragmented between responsibilities and unfulfilled personal ambitions. Opportunity cost grows silently as years pass within predictable cycles. Success becomes defined by stability instead of meaningful impact. Social conditioning strengthens belief that unconventional paths are dangerous choices. Cultural narratives often glorify steady jobs over entrepreneurial experimentation. Fear of judgment prevents individuals from testing unconventional career strategies. Comparison with peers encourages maintaining similar professional lifestyles. Collective comfort reinforces collective mediocrity without intentional disruption. Financial dependency on salary limits, negotiation power, and career flexibility. Workers tolerate dissatisfaction to preserve routine income streams. Income ceilings become visible only after years of experience accumulation. Wealth acceleration rarely occurs through linear salary growth alone. Ownership thinking challenges traditional definitions of professional achievement. Self-belief declines when creative contributions feel undervalued repeatedly. Passion projects lose priority under pressure of deadlines and performance metrics. Personal growth slows when curiosity is replaced by obligation. Long-term success often requires environments that reward experimentation consistently. Strategic freedom unlocks innovation that structured systems may unintentionally restrict. Mentorship and diverse networks expand perspectives beyond workplace limitations. Exposure to ambitious thinkers inspires higher standards of achievement. Mindset evolution begins with questioning inherited career assumptions. Learning becomes proactive rather than reactive to organizational demands. Intentional career design replaces passive acceptance of default pathways. Building confidence outside employment strengthens resilience against uncertainty. Developing multiple skills increases adaptability in volatile global economies. Long-term winners often think like creators rather than task performers. Mental independence becomes the foundation of financial independence. Next, we will explore hidden costs of staying comfortable in a 9-to-5 career. Comfort in a stable job often hides long-term personal and financial trade-offs. These costs accumulate quietly while life appears safe and predictable externally. Many professionals notice limitations only after significant time has already passed. Understanding hidden costs helps you make more intentional career decisions. Let's uncover what average stability might actually be costing you. The biggest hidden cost is lost opportunity during peak productive years. Time invested in routine work reduces time for building scalable assets. Skills remain narrow when exposure to new challenges stays limited. Income potential grows slowly when earnings depend entirely on promotions. Financial growth becomes linear instead of exponential over decades. Another cost is reduced control over personal schedules and priorities. Fixed working hours limit flexibility for learning or entrepreneurial experiments. Important life decisions often revolve around job requirements and constraints. Travel, relocation, or lifestyle changes feel risky due to income dependency. This creates invisible boundaries shaping how freely you can live. Creative energy also declines when repetitive tasks dominate daily routines. Passion projects receive leftover attention rather than focused strategic effort. Over time, excitement about new possibilities gradually fades away. The mind adapts to comfort by lowering expectations subconsciously. Ambition transforms into maintenance of current lifestyle conditions. Professional identity may become overly attached to company validation. Self-worth begins depending on performance ratings or managerial approval. External recognition replaces internal satisfaction from meaningful achievements. This dynamic can weaken confidence in independent decision-making abilities. Personal growth slows when risk-taking feels socially discouraged. Networking opportunities remain limited within industry-specific environments. Diverse connections often lead to unexpected breakthroughs and collaborations. Exposure to different fields sparks innovative thinking and adaptability. Staying comfortable may reduce chances of discovering hidden talents. Potential remains unrealized without intentional exploration beyond routine. Financial inflation quietly reduces purchasing power of fixed salary incomes. Lifestyle costs increase while income growth struggles to keep pace. This pressure forces many to work longer instead of smarter. Wealth-building strategies require time that routine schedules rarely provide. Dependence on employment income increases vulnerability during economic disruptions. Emotional costs also appear when dreams feel continuously postponed. Regret can emerge from knowing opportunities were never fully explored. Fulfillment often comes from progress toward meaningful personal visions. Comfort without growth eventually creates dissatisfaction beneath surface stability. Awareness of these costs inspires intentional career transformation journeys. Recognizing hidden trade-offs empowers smarter long-term planning decisions. Small changes today can prevent major limitations tomorrow. Building alternative income streams reduces pressure from traditional employment structures. Strategic discomfort becomes a powerful tool for unlocking potential. Next, we will explore practical ways to escape average thinking and results. Escaping average results begins with changing daily habits and long-term priorities. Transformation requires courage, strategy, and consistent intentional action. You do not need to quit immediately to start changing direction. Small disciplined steps can gradually create extraordinary life outcomes. Let's explore practical ways to break free from average limitations. First, develop skills that increase independence and market value. High-income skills create leverage beyond traditional employment structures. Learning consistently expands opportunities that routine work may never provide. Invest time weekly in education aligned with future goals. Knowledge becomes a powerful asset when applied strategically. Second, start building alternative income streams alongside your job. Side projects reduce financial fear associated with career transitions. Digital platforms allow global monetization of skills and creativity. Consistent effort can transform hobbies into profitable ventures. Multiple income sources increase confidence and decision-making freedom. Third, surround yourself with ambitious and growth-oriented individuals. Environment strongly influences beliefs about what is realistically achievable. Exposure to bold thinkers expands vision and encourages calculated risks. Mentorship accelerates learning and helps avoid common beginner mistakes. Community support strengthens persistence during uncertain growth phases. Fourth, adopt ownership thinking instead of purely employee thinking. Owners focus on value creation rather than only task completion. Building assets creates long-term rewards beyond immediate paycheck satisfaction. Strategic thinking improves productivity and resource allocation decisions. Ownership mindset unlocks entrepreneurial opportunities in unexpected areas. Fifth, manage time intentionally to prioritize meaningful growth activities. Reduce distractions that consume energy without providing valuable returns. Replace passive entertainment with skill building or creative experimentation. Even one focused hour daily can transform future possibilities significantly. Discipline creates momentum that compounds into life-changing progress. Sixth, redefine personal success beyond job titles or salary increments. Fulfillment often comes from autonomy, creativity, and meaningful impact. Financial independence allows pursuing passions without constant external approval. Long-term vision helps maintain motivation during challenging transition periods. Clarity about purpose strengthens resilience against fear of uncertainty. Seventh, take calculated risks that expand comfort zone gradually. Testing new ideas builds confidence and reveals hidden strengths. Failure becomes valuable feedback instead of a permanent setback. Strategic experimentation leads to innovation and personal breakthroughs. Growth accelerates when action replaces endless overthinking. Average lives change when average habits are replaced intentionally. True potential emerges when comfort stops controlling major life decisions. Consistent progress transforms identity from follower to creator. Your future depends more on choices than current circumstances. The real question is simple. Will you remain comfortable or become exceptional?